This has to be a joke. Just look at the quarterback that Arthur Smith wants to bring to Pittsburgh. Just check out the details. With the only quarterback currently on the roster being Skylar Thompson, the Steelers will be linked to nearly every quarterback during the 2025 offseason. However, the organization wants to win now, which could mean it will lean towards signing a veteran quarterback while drafting a rookie to sit behind him. The Steelers have already been mentioned in the same breath as Matthew Stafford and Aaron Rodgers, and now Kirk Cousins is expected to be available as well. According to The Athletic's Diana Rossini, the Steelers will be exploring every option. Our recent 2025 mock draft sees Pittsburgh drafting Ohio State quarterback Will Howard in the 3rd round, while owner Art Rooney II has said he'd like to bring back either Fields or Wilson, Rossini wrote. Expect Pittsburgh to explore every option, including potential free agents like Rodgers or Kirk Cousins. Neither Rodgers or Cousins are very good options. Both quarterbacks tore their Achilles tendon during the 2023 season, and they each struggled in their own ways in 2024. Rodgers could retire, while Cousins has said he wants to be back for the 2025 season. Cousins played with the Atlanta Falcons in 2024 and was benched near the end of the year in favor of rookie Michael Penix Jr. Penix played well and showed promise, so he will be the future of the position for Atlanta. It is as unclear how exactly Atlanta plans to part ways with Cousins, but it should be assumed that he won't want to return unless he will be the starter. He could be traded, however that will be hard to accomplish for the Falcons considering the gigantic contract the organization signed him to less than a year ago. The quarterback signed a 4-year, $180 million deal during the 2024 offseason, with $100 million being guaranteed. It will be impossible to find a trade partner, so Atlanta will have to take on a decent amount of dead cap. The only perk about potentially signing Cousins after he is released by Atlanta would be that he could come with a cheap price tag. He will still be getting paid his guaranteed money by the Falcons, which means the Steelers could get away with offering him something around the veteran's minimum. It would be eerily similar to how the Steelers signed Wilson during the 2024 offseason. Steelers signing Kirk Cousins would not be a very inspiring move. The Steelers' offense looked its worst during the 2024 season when Wilson could not make plays happen with his legs in the backfield. That issue would be even more amplified with Cousins behind center. He has always had limited mobility, but it is even worse after suffering the Achilles injury, and he is also going to be 37 years old when the 2025 season kicks off. Cousins had some great years with the Minnesota Vikings and Washington Commanders, but his career is certainly declining. During the 2024 season, Cousins led the NFL in interceptions by throwing 16 in just 14 games, which goes against everything the Steelers stand for. The formula to winning in Pittsburgh is conservative offense, protecting the football, and playing good defense. Cousins would likely throw a wrench in that plan if he were to be the next quarterback in Pittsburgh. Either Fields or Wilson would probably be better options than Cousins, and the same could be said about Stafford. Comment if you think it's a good idea for the Steelers to bring in any of these veteran quarterbacks. In my opinion, none of them are any good.